96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Hi, this is Drew Sorensen, insurance producer with Americana Insurance Group. We're inviting you to our annual Christmas open house, Thursday, December 4th and Friday, December 5th, from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Stop by our Albert Lee office at 1450 West Main Street for a festive day of fun. We have the best treats in town, plus enjoy coffee, hot cider, pop, and door prize signups.
No RSVP needed. Just come celebrate the season with your friends at Americana Insurance Group, where we're the A-Team.
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Reborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lee area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you'll experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And that's right. We're back here live from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena. It's Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger hockey as the boys take center stage tonight here on all of our Power 96 platforms. We do have the ambient mic going. We're actually indoors here, so those of you in the arena listening, we're actually behind the glass tonight, trying a little different thing with our camera system, as we are working. I know a lot of people. That's been one of our biggest complaints. They love listening to the banter back and forth between Big J and myself, but can't really see the action because of the net. So we're trying something new until we actually do maybe get to go out towards center ice.
The funny thing is, Dave, is you can't see the action regardless of where you are.
That is true. Are we on?
I can hear us.
You're not even listening. Okay.
I can hear you through this.
You're supposed to listen to this, Mosh.
See what I'm working with here, people? You know what else I'm trying to explain to Dave?
Yeah. Okay, it's on.
Is if you're at the arena and you're looking at the benches, there's two blue markers that signify the blue lines, and then that center one. See how it's red, Dave?
But we unfortunately can't sit there.
I know, but
we'll be up behind. We'll be near center ice.
I'm just telling you that that red pillar signifies center ice.
It does, yes. We will be close to center ice.
This has been a 35-minute conversation, folks.
So, once again, we're trying to do what we can to make your viewing and listening pleasures
because that's
better.
what it's all about, right? Customer service.
Customer service, that is correct, and that's what we do best here at Power 96.
We try.
Speaking of which, let's get it. This is the Dawson Limousine pregame show. As I'm choking, I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson. Alongside of me is my cousin. Some people don't know it, and some people are like, God, that guy, he's kind of rude to you at times. We're cousins. We've known each other for a lifetime.
Nobody's ever said I'm rude to you. And stop telling people that we're related, Dave.
Big J Barons, a.k.a. Big J25.
Yes, sports!
And then, of course, right to my immediate right, normally he's kind of upset he doesn't have a microphone tonight. But that's okay because people said that he doesn't need to talk that much because they just like looking at him. It's Josh, the Mosh Goldbranson.
How you guys doing?
So in between the intermissions, we'll bring the microphone from outside our normal position there, ambient. As you can hear, Right now, the Zamboni is going on.
No, they're hearing Sweet Caroline. You know, Neil Diamond is the greatest singer-songwriter of this or any other generation.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It's from a movie, Dave.
I know it is, but sometimes I don't agree with it. I think Hanson is.
Bop.
Yep, exactly. All right.
That should be on Classic Rock pretty soon.
It should be, yes. I don't know why it's not yet. We'll talk with Ron about that. But yeah, anyway, folks, this is, once again, Dawson Limousine pregame show. Hey, I tell you what, if you want to get a night out onto the town, let Dawson Limousine show for you around. They're booking right now for, if you want to go look at Christmas lights, you better get in there fast. I just booked mine today, and he has limited spaces left to go look at Christmas lights. And then you also have proms coming up, wedding season coming right around the corner. If you want to ride in style, like I said, give Dawson Limousine a call. Call Brad at 507-402-0606 today. And this is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Boys Tiger Hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Are you getting warm?
Overdressed, Dave.
He overdressed. He's wearing layers.
Yeah,
he's got to take. I'm still cold.
That's not true.
Baloney. I'm just telling you.
I was unaware you were going to put us in a 70-degree environment.
If you think this is 70 degrees, your house must be like 80.
Our heat doesn't even work at our house, Dave.
You were talking about that. And speaking of which, we are underneath a peak advisory for Freeborn Maui Electric.
Yeah, because it's so cold. Everybody's doing exactly what we're talking about. Turn the thermostat up.
I know. I had talked to Caldy and I asked if he was listening, and he says nope. He says, I'm one of those guys. I get home, I've been working in the cold all day. He goes, I want it 70 degrees, not 68. But they're saying you should lower your temperature to 68 in the house until at least 8 o'clock tonight. Try to avoid using anything that you don't have to. And you know what? The perfect thing is, if you're listening right now here on Power 96, maybe you have a cordless radio and you're listening. I know we had some people today, like they wanted to make sure we were going to be here tonight because it is cold out there. This computer doesn't say what the temperature is. Let's see what I got here. Right now it says 11 degrees. It did say snow. Are we expecting snow?
It's kind of warm still.
Did Mosh just say it's warm?
I don't know. When I went to work, it was negative 14.
That's warm. Yeah, so negative 14 is warmer than what it is now?
I mean,
it's colder. Yes, it is warmer than what it was, Mosh.
Yeah.
Anywho,
do you guys see what I'm working with?
You see what I'm working with?
Oh, man.
Privileged I came back.
Yes, Mosh, we are privileged that you are back. We do enjoy your company.
I need people to send me care packages.
For what?
Working with you and Mosh.
It's true. So like I said, that's what we got going on tonight, folks. Hey, if you maybe you're listening here on 96.1 FM, if you want to watch it, we give you multiple options to watch this game as well. You can go to our Boxcast app. That's right, if you haven't downloaded an app, it's a great app. You can watch it on your smart TV. If you have a Roku, Fire, or Amazon, or Apple TV, because Amazon is Fire.
Yep.
But yeah, you can go ahead, download the Boxcast app, Boxcast. From there, you go ahead and you're going to find organization. Type in KDWA, which is our sister station. You'll see the Power 86 logo right there. And you click on that, and you can watch all of these games. It's quite marvelous to be able to sit at home on your, maybe you went Black Friday shopping, you got yourself a new 65, 70, 90-inch TV, you watch it. That or if you have YouTube on your TV.
Way easier.
The YouTube is way easier. And we've had a lot of people transfer to that because it is easier, but we still give you multiple options.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. And smash the thumbs up button.
Smash the thumbs up. I don't know tonight if the comment section is up. I did have a rude comment on there. Someone said I sound like a little kid.
Well, there is that.
And I apologize that I sound like a little kid. That's the way I was created. And that's the way I'm proud to be. I'm a kid at heart.
Mm-hmm.
I look like I'm the oldest one in this group right now, even though I'm not. I am not the youngest one in this group.
That's me.
Yeah. Jeremiah Behrens is the oldest, and Joshua Goldbranson is the youngest. Of course, both of you are graduates from Albert Lee High School and been around this hockey team
98,
for a lot of years.
Best class ever.
Yeah. Masha's a 2000. I'm a 98 from Glenville Emmons. But yeah, you guys have been around this hockey team a lot, and you know, the thing is we Mosh, you watched the other night. Jay, you were, of course, here. This team has some work to do. We know that. The melding, talking with some of the parents, even some of the players. It's just a matter of getting everybody in sync with each other. And let's see, they've had a couple of good practices here now this week. And let's hope to see something, because this Mayo team that comes in, they've been fairly decent over the last few years. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Again, it's one of those bigger schools. Bigger schools tend to always perform a little better. You're just drawing from a population that's so huge. That's why they have multiple teams over there. I get it. They did lose one. It combined with another one, but
yeah, because John Marshall and Century are together now.
And but then you have Lourdes, and then you have Mayo. So you still got 3 schools over there. And when you take a population of Rochester and divide it up by 3, you get to pick from way more than the little guys. Like what we get here for Albertley hockey is what we get.
Correct.
We don't get the opportunity to pick from Alden, Conger, or anything like that. What we get is what we get.
And that is, like I said, that sometimes it's a great thing because everybody knows everybody here. And that's where, like I said, once this team really starts to meld, I think it's going to be very special. You've got a lot of returning, like I said, upperclassmen as well as some younger classmen. We will have the starting lineups here shortly, brought to you by Dawson Limousine. But you're in for a good game tonight, folks. Of course, arena not as packed as it was last week, as it is cold out there. But Power 96 will be here to give you all of the action here tonight. What else do we got going on here tonight? Mosh, you're back with us. That's awesome. That's amazing. And we also have a lot of great sponsors, Mosh, that have come back to us year after year because they like the presentation we put on. One of them is the Americana Insurance Group, the A-Team.
Who knew?
Yeah, and we're only days away from hearing their new Christmas ad, which Ron said it's amazing. Who is down in the box tonight, Jay?
I have no idea.
Is that Murtaugh?
I don't know who it is. They should have been Jay. They really tried to get me to do this today. Should have been Jay. Told him he needed to okay it with the school and then fight Ron Hunter. And I think he got it okayed. He just didn't want to fight Ron Hunter.
Well, there is that. I wouldn't want to fight with him either. Air Force veteran. He's kind of a powerhouse. People don't know who he is. He's got that deep voice.
He's got the perfect face for radio, too.
I didn't say it. I did not say it.
Yeah, right. You wrote it on my cue card here.
Okay.
I see it on the cue card.
Hey, Americana Insurance. We want to thank them, of course, the A-Team. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Services. They're going to be bringing the scoreboard tonight. Dawson Limousine is bringing you the pregame show, the starting lineups, and the postgame show. First period is brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Second period will be brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. Third period will be brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. Freeborn Mauer, they're going to bring you all the power plays tonight. Home Pros will bring you the penalty kills and the pucks out of play. Of course, anytime we get crazy up here, we say Tiger goal. That's brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding. Timeouts will be brought to you by the Albertley Convention and Visitors Bureau. We'll go through our sports boosters here after a bit. Right now, everybody is getting onto the ice. Of course, Albertley tonight wearing their baby blues, and Mayo wearing their, what color green? Is this emerald green?
It's Mayo green.
Mayo green. So
green and gold.
Green and gold.
I really think that if they just put gold buckets on these kids, that would be an awesome look.
Yeah. The black.
Mosh agrees.
Black. I don't like the black.
Just imagine folks at home that can see this. Could you imagine that green, that gold?
You can go down here
with a Notre Dame
zoom out, Mosh.
Gold bucket. Dirty.
All right, we're getting ready for the starting lineups. Mayo is lined up a little differently here tonight. Normally they're down by the goal. They are not by the goal.
Where's that roster?
Mosh, did you take this?
No, you have it, guys.
There it is.
Yeah, right there.
Here's the starting lineups brought to you by Dawson Limousine Big J, take it away.
I ain't got my glasses. I can't read this.
You want some spectacles?
Starting in goal for Mayo.
Here, use Mosh's.
Oh, yeah, right. That's going to be worse. Oh, man. Starting in goal for the Spartans is number 35, Brant Colton. They're going to do it a whole lot different out there. I'm going to do it the way that I know how to do it. Your defensive pairing will be 8, Noah Hagen, and number 4, Joe Valarama. And the wings are going to be, I'm just going to say 27, John K, because that's a tough one.
I want to see it. 27 is Cash Marasinki.
Yes. Okay. 34, Gavin Clark. And the center is going to be number 22, Floan Pickock.
There we go. Now for your Albert Lee Tiger starting lineup, since here comes your Tiger buddies out onto the ice. They'll go to center ice there in just a second. What do we got here for starting lineups?
Tonight the Tigers are going to go follow their lead. The center is going to be 17, Jacob Kolker. Your wings are going to be 9, Casey Olvey, and number 10, Drake Sternhagen. Your defensive pairing is going to be number 14, Zayden Brua, and number 4, Nathan, not Ben, her. And your goaltender is going to be number 30, Owen Hansen. Do you know how hard it is to do that out of order? It's so hard.
I don't know the correct order, so yes.
Goalie, D, wings, center.
Well, that is you. You're amazing.
Everybody at home, on your feet. It's one of the greatest songs you'll ever hear.
Yep, it's time for the national anthem, which means we're going to go into our first break here. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger Hockey, brought to you by the Americana Insurance Press Box. This has been the Dawson Limousine pregame show. We will be right back.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn-Maurer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lee.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And you know what, Coach Erickson? We appreciate you. Here we go. Was that loud, Mach? I apologize. Mach says I was loud. Getting everything ready to go here. We're heading on the first period. First period is brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Albert Lee Tigers wearing their baby blues. For those of you not watching on our Boxcaster YouTube channel, I'll give you a little bit of layout how this is set up right now from where we are sitting. We're in the suites, as they call them. And right in front of us, of course, is a goal, and then Mayo is in that goal. Across from us is Albert Lee, so the zone down there. So this would be what?
I think this is considered club level.
Yeah, we are club. And face-off controlled by Mayo. Quick
shot on net. Look at that. They already got one.
Not sure who that was there, but saved by Mayo.
Ovi just got laid out.
Albert Lee out from the corner. It's going to be deflected out.
If this game is anything like the JV game, it's going to be a long night. Mayo really was the bigger physical team in that game. I think that final score was 7-0, maybe 8.
I thought it was 6-0.
No, they stopped putting goals up.
Oh, they did. Okay. Down in the far side, the Tiger goal. Down in the corner, Tigers trying to get it up, and a swing and a miss there by Mayo. As Albert Lee takes over, bringing it through neutral ice, down into the corner. Mosh is running the camera, folks. Just making
nice
sure
play there.
Big poke check. I believe that
Who
was
is
Coker.
that? That's 11.
Now, this Scott down here is down in the corner in the Mayo zone, held in by the Tigers, as that was dumped in by Ulvey, but it's tipped away by Mayo. Mayo works through neutral ice, down into the Tiger zone. Shot on goal is going to go wide. Mayo turns it over down there. Tiger's going to pick it up, working from behind the net. Number 14 for Mayo causing a little havoc back there. Tigers trying to get this through, but it's going to be intercepted by Mayo. Mayo takes a shot, save, actually going to go behind the net. Out in the open, shot, wide of the net again. Down in the corner on the far side. Mayo is holding on to it down there. Out of the pile, it comes out. The puck, shot again, going to go wide of the net.
No, it was off a blocker.
It was off a blocker, okay. Now down in the corner, bringing it out towards the point. Now they're going to try to center it. And shot saved by Albert Lee, by Hansen. Albert Lee trying to get this out of the zone. Big collision there near the half wall. It'll be sent down the length of the ice, and it's going to be a whistle as icing is called on Albert Lee.
That tendy for Mayo, his mask is dirty. Look at that. It's like flat. It's like flat green with that gold. I think it might actually be camo.
Sounds good.
That's a sweet
Yeah,
mask.
that is pretty cool looking. Face-off down on the near side in the Albert Lee zone. Center quick, and a shot's going to go over the net, down in the corner. Back out, held by Mayo. Back down into the Albert Lee corner. Albert Lee trying to move this. It's intercepted by Mayo. Now it's intercepted by Albert Lee. Albert Lee working this through. Passes forward. Works it through neutral ice. Pass up. And that's going to be towards number 4, which I believe is... no, I don't have my sheet here. I got to get
that is Ben Hur.
Yeah, Hur.
Not really Ben. His name's Nate.
I got to get my sheet here,
But the
folks.
joke with Ben sounds way better.
I lost my sheet.
I got 2 of them, Dave.
I know. I got more too. Here, I need to see that. Down in the Mayo corner, Albert Lee trying to get centered up. As we see McGill tries to center. It's going to be intercepted, though. Mayo will get the clear, but Mayo sends it down the length of the ice. And an icing call.
You know what I think is cool right now, Dave?
The weather?
Well, that too. No, but standing out there on the crow's nest, where we should be.
Yeah.
It is loud out there. Sitting in here with the mic out there, the ambient noise from the rink through the headphones sounds pretty cool.
Yes. That's why we have it there. That's why Mosh doesn't have a microphone.
But when you're out there, you can't hear it.
Face off on the Mayo side.
Living in the moment.
Yeah, will be kicked out at neutral ice.
Central ice.
Now Mayo works it through neutral ice. Down to the Tiger zone. Takes a shot, but it's going to be deflected off of a defender. And here comes Albert Lee trying to work this through. As passed up forward from Sternhagen. Quick shot!
Nice
and glove save. That was number 9 for Albert Lee, which of course is Casey Ulvey with a nice shot, but an even better save by the goaltender for Mayo. Face-off will be down in the near side corner right in front of us here. The the Mayo side as we see Sternhagen taking the face-off. It's going to be held in by Kolker. Kolker works down out in the corner. Works now behind the main out, tries to center it up for Ovi. It's going to be deflected away. Back down into the corner it goes on the far side.
Kolker absorbs that hit and just puts 8 for Mayo on his behind.
Mayo will get this moved forward, but it's intercepted by the Tigers. Tigers now working in neutral ice, trying to get it through, but intercepted. Puck's bouncing around, trying to find it where it is. And here it comes from the Tigers, and this is going to be Kolker. Kolker passes it back. Quick shot there by Sternhagen, but glove save by Mayo.
All right, here's an idea, Tigers. This kid's got a glove, and he knows how to use it. Maybe we should go to the other side. Let's check out and he's a lefty. You don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of left-handed catchers in hockey.
Here we go. This could be Sternhagen. Excuse me, that was not Sternhagen. That was Steeler taking the face-off down on the near side corner. Held in by Albert Lee. Now down in the far side corner. Little scramble for it there is Scott with a couple of Mayo players. It's going to still be in. It's going to just get out as Albert Lee will have to retouch. Albert Lee dumps it down into neutral ice. It's tipped back. Mayo comes away with it, but now it's pushed back in. Intercepted. Mayo will get it through neutral ice.
I feel I have to
intercept it again.
I feel I have to explain that because the folks at home are going, no, he's a right-handed. He's catching with his left hand. That's the way it's supposed to be. You're right. But his parent was down there, or his dad was down there, and he told me the story. He is a left-handed kid, but he conformed to the system, and he catches that way
with his left.
Yeah.
Stick in the right. That's going to be a puck out of play brought to you by Home Pros. So 11:59 here to go in your GT window and door and gutters by GT. First period 0-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Face-off and neutral ice is going to be controlled by Mayo. Mayo will dump it down into the Albert Lee corner on the far side, or near side. Big collision there along the boards. Fighting for it is that's number 13 Brownlee, and that'll be tipped back. But Mayo had it for a second, but it's intercepted by Albert Lee. Albert Lee trying to work this through. Pass cross ice to be dumped down into the corner by the Tigers. Down in the Mayo corner. Big collision there by Sandy McGill.
Big hit.
And Mayo does tip it away and will take it through neutral ice.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Big collisions down there on the far side in the Tiger zone as Tigers come away with it here, moving it forward. And quick little shot there, but right into the glove as that was Persig. Tried to get it up and over into to see what he was going to do on that stick side, but he shifted and caught it still.
Yeah, his glove works.
So face off on the far side here in the Mayo zone. Shots and goals so far 2 apiece is what it says. I don't think that's right either. Kolker with the face off. It's going to be tipped back as now Albert Lee has to retouch as Anfinson gets to it first. It's going to be poke checked away, though, and Mayo working it down in the Tiger zone. But here comes the Tigers working through. Here they come. Down into the corner is Kolker. He'll go cross ice and unfortunately not able to hold it in. Is now, Sternhagen gets tripped up. No arm there. As puck loose out in the open. And a quick shot and goal by Mayo.
That is my pet peeve. Something like that happens, don't complain. Get back up, get in the play. Don't badger with the referee. When you do that, you take yourself out of the play and you allow them to be 5-on-4. I understand that you're not happy with what transpired, but there are 12 other individuals that count on you to be in the play.
Here we go. Mayo taking a 1-0 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Face-off at center ice. Controlled by Mayo. Big collision against a couple of Tigers. as Mayo will go and takes a shot, going to go wide of the net.
There's no audio up here either, Dave.
No, there's not.
I have no idea who scored that goal.
It's going through neutral ice. A quick shot up and out of play, as it's another Home Pros puck out of play. They must have turned off the speakers inside here, which that's one of the positives is we normally have that speaker right above you.
Yeah. Thank goodness it isn't working because it would be loud.
Face-off is going to be on the near side in the Mayo zone. And this is going to be a Steeler with the face-off here.
Got some hee-hawing behind the play there with Scott and 3.
Down, sends it across to the far side as Brua tries to dump that back through. It's going to go across ice down in the other corner. Big collision there by the Tigers, trying to keep it in, and unfortunately not going to be held in there, as Her will have to go and pick it up in the Tigers zone. Now moving it through neutral ice. Here comes the Tigers working it in. Collision there as we see Olvi.
He's gonna break his wrist sooner or later. No, Scott, you can't lead with your arms like that.
Scott's still down as he getting up. Yeah, Scott, and he was underneath 2 Mayo players, so we're gonna see what happens here. Are they taking Ball? Yeah, Tyler Ball's gonna go to the box. Maybe a retaliation.
Rough.
So a roughing. Balf will go 2 minutes. This is going to be a Home Pros penalty kill with 9:36 to go in your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT first period. Didn't really see. Alvey come in, or Scott come in, excuse me, and ended up down under that pile. So not sure what happened there, but down in the near side, Albert Lee will get this cleared as they win the face-off, send it down length of the ice. Here comes Sternhagen down to contest, down in the corner. Mayo will get around. Sternhagen still working back and forth. Number 29 for Mayo. Works it through neutral ice, dumps it down into the Tiger zone. It's going to be Kolker. Kolker's first there. He will try to send it down, but it's going to go off of a Mayo player. Pass from the corner was deflected by a Tiger, and now down into the other corner on the far side. Now Mayo's working, goes out to the point. Quick shot. Nice save by Hansen. And they do get the clear, so Mayo's going to have to retouch. Minute 9 left in the Home Pros penalty kill. Nice stick by Sternhagen to keep it down in the Mayo zone. Mayo trying to work this through, goes to the left side. Now we'll just dump it down into the Tiger zone. Goes all the way around. Brua tries to send that up and does get it up, so it's going to be another clear for Albert Lee. Mayo goes back to work here, going on the left side, on the near side. Now cross to the far side, dumps it down in the far side corner. It'll zoom all the way around as Hansen goes behind, but here comes a couple of Mayo players to do that. But here's a breakaway for the Tigers. This is Kolker. Kolker goes 1-2, and nice save by Mayo. Kolker with a nice open road there. Just tried going down low, but
I like it that he tried something different than the glove.
Yep. That's going to be down in the Tiger zone. They're going to send it back down. So another clear. Great Home Pros penalty kill so far for the Tigers. Applying great pressure. Rochester working from the far side. Bringing it now into neutral ice. 2 seconds.
Tigers, full strength.
Yep. Mayo takes it down into the far side, sends it to the left, to the right, takes a shot. It's going to go left of the net. Dumps it back down into the near side corner. Tipped away there by number 9, which is Alvey. And Alvey gets a stick on it again and will get it back out to neutral ice. Mayo working this through. Tipped there by, is that number 12? That is number 12, which is Anfinson. And here comes the Tigers working behind the net. Just sends it length of the ice. That'll be called in.
Oh,
and the goalie comes out, plays it, and the Tigers are right there. Goalie gets back in the net, and now Mayo will go along the far side boards and bring it down, dumps it down into the Tiger zone. I believe that's Anfinson down there. He passes it forward, but it's intercepted by the Tigers, and luckily, intercepted by Mayo. They did pass, and there was a guy right out in front of the net, but nice save by Hansen. Puck bouncing back and forth behind. Now we're going to see an arm up. No, that's not an arm. That's someone sitting down there. I'm assuming that either puck out of play or give it a puck out of play by Home Pros. 6:26 to go here in the first period, which, of course, once again brought to you by G2 Window and Door and Gutters by GT. It's 1-0 in favor of Rochester Mayo on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard. It's going to be a far side face-off in the Tiger zone. Tigers do control this, as that's going to be sent a couple different ways. It gets deflected. Now it's passed up. The goalie comes out of the net again, instead of letting it go for an ice, and he sends it down length. And but there's Brua there. He's going to tip it. Goes over into the near side corner. Tipped down, a couple of collisions there as Tigers take over at neutral ice. Nice stick move there by Brua. Brua takes one shot. Ew! Almost got a secondary shot. Brua just literally tipped it, went around the defender, got it again, took one shot, was hoping for the rebound, and the goalie covered it up.
You're pretty animated.
I'm going to back it up a little bit, Mosh, there. You're a little zoomed in there. Keep the zone. There you go, Mosh. All right, face-off in the far side corner, controlled by Mayo. To send it across ice down into the near side corner. Now tries to center through. It's going to go up.
Ice.
It will be called an icing. So we're going to redo it again down here.
I think Freeborn Maurer is at my house.
Freeborn Maurer?
Well, whoever is the gas people.
No, that normally you can't think of what it is. Minnesota Energy.
Whatever.
But still, Freeborn Maurer and all the energy companies working late in the night to make sure Jay gets heat. Face-off on the near side, controlled by the Tigers. Quick shot, going to go wide of the net. Now Both holds it in. He's going to dump it back down into the far side corner. Big collision there as Both gets it back again. Works along the boards. Sends it, tries to get it to Scott. Now, big... Okay, we are going to have...
There's going to be a hold.
It should be a holding against Mayo.
Yeah. It should be against 17. 17 had his arms draped around him and was giving him a hug.
Okay, I was like...
Preventing him from getting up off of the ice.
Well, we'll see.
That's a hold. Yep.
Here we go, folks. 17 going in at 5:16 in the first period, which means it's time for another Freeborn Maurer Electric Cooperative Power Play. So I can get a little more boisterous up here.
You could do it out there too.
I know, but I don't like scaring the children. Face off on the far side, controlled by, that's McGill down in the corner. Sends it, but it's going to be deflected and sent length of the ice by Mayo for a clear. Hansen comes out of net, looks around. Number 17 for Mayo down there. Excuse me, 27 for Mayo. As the Tigers trying to move this through. And they do. Will they get a couple passes here? Bringing it through neutral ice. Pass up. This is going to be deflected. And Sternhagen unable to hold it. But down in the corner, held in. Oh, held in by Albert Lee. As here comes, shot there by number 9. Which, of course, that is Olvey, but it's going to be off of the defender. Beautiful shot from the point. Deflected off, but it's going to go just wide of the net. Now back out to the point. Tries the center. Here it's going to be Sternhagen. Sternhagen with it. We'll send it back up in the center. This is going to be Brua. Brua will work behind the net. Gets back out towards the point. Goes cross. Puck there to Olvey. Going to get tipped away. Here comes Sternhagen again. Sternhagen going behind the net. Takes a quick shot, and it's going to be deflected out front. Broke his stick for number 8.
That's a $300 mistake.
As here comes the Tigers back through neutral ice. Puck almost got stuck on the broken stick there. Mayo tries to get that cleared. It's going to be almost held in there for a second by Ulvey. 20 seconds to go in your Freeborn Mauer power play.
It's a good-looking power play so far. I've been pretty happy with the first minute and a half of this power play.
Here comes the Tigers working out of their zone. Passes it up towards McGill. McGill now down in the corner. Tries to get that held in. It's going to actually be held in by number 18, which is Steeler. But then Mayo will get it deflected, and Mayo now at full strength.
That's a high stick. They played that. It's going to blow dead. Yep. High stick.
High stick coming across for Mayo.
Offensive zone draw for the Tigers.
Quick update from one of our producers at home tonight, Mr. Mark Calderon. In the Dallas and Detroit game, it's 3-3. I didn't even set my fantasy lineup. I should have thought about that. I was too busy excited about last week's wins. Here we go. Face-off on the far side in the Mayo zone. 3:08 to go here in the first period. Brought to you by GT Window and Doors and Gutters by GT. Both held it down in the corner. Tried passing up, was deflected away, but now still at neutral ice. Tigers bring it back into the Mayo zone. So we're going to have an offsides on Mayo. On Albert Lee. How?
It went out. It went out at the blue line.
But they didn't even touch it. How are they getting called for it? Mayo had it. That's why I don't like that delayed whistle on that. But okay. Once again, I know nothing about hockey. Face-off was at neutral ice. Mayo's going to send that down length. That should be called for an icing, and it will.
Well, technically, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who is in control of the puck if it comes out. Now, I didn't see it cross the line, so I'm confused by it. But it is a delayed offside. Where at the youth level, they don't have that option. Once it becomes offsides, it's offsides. Like they blow it dead immediately. But that delayed offside allows them. Ooh, he's way out.
Yeah, it was a face-off controlled by Albert Lee. Takes a quick shot off of the goalie. He comes out of net, but Mayo picks it back up, sends it out in neutral ice. Albert Lee keeping it in the neutral ice. Mayo will go ahead from neutral ice, takes a shot on goal. Saved by Hansen. Puck out in the open. Shot from Mayo is going to go wide of the net. Wide left. Sounds like a Vikings game.
1998.
97.
All right. Tigers working behind their net, trying to move this up. Going to be poke checked away. Mayo working this down in the Tiger zone still. Here's Ulvey. Sends it back towards Ann Finson.
Gary Anderson.
Now it's going to be up and pucked up. And in the Mayo zone, held in by McGill. McGill with a backhander on the stick side. And great look, but ran out of a little speed.
Fight over here. 2-14.
Yeah, and then McGill waving bye-bye to him. Of course, McGill getting ready for a big game next Saturday.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Explain it to somebody who doesn't know, Dave. What is it?
McGill made the All-Star game for Minnesota youth or high school football.
Technically, is that like a Pro Bowl, Dave?
Kind of like a Pro Bowl, yes. And it's face-off controlled by the Tigers in the far side. Oh, deflected off of Ulvey, unable to deflect it in. As now it's going to be checked away by Mayo. Mayo sends it down into neutral ice.
It's a pretty big honor, though.
It is a pretty big honor. I do not know the last time a Tiger was awarded that honor, but that'll be next Saturday night up at U.S. Bank.
Well, I can't remember the last
Tigers
time.
bringing it through neutral ice.
I can't remember the last time a Tiger football team won more than,
1995.
One game.
95 was their last winning season. Back before you even played. You should have played. Tigers hold this in. Going to take a quick shot, but it's going to go off at 29. And then number 10 for Mayo will deflect that down. It's going to not be called for icing.
1 minute to go, Dave.
1 minute here.
In the what period?
GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT first period. Down in the far side corner, Tiger zone. Tigers trying to get this move forward. They do. What a beautiful play. Here's Sternhagen. Passes it over, but unable to get it to Kolker. It was a 2-on-1. Oh, and that's going to be a shot that just went off the ice on her. Mayo works down. Shot going to go wide of the net. Tigers pick this up. Tigers trying to get this through. It's going to go into neutral ice, but it's picked up by Mayo. Checked away. Here comes the Tigers through neutral ice. 10 seconds to go. Takes a little lob shot there as Ulvey into the glove of number 35 for Mayo. So we're going to have a face-off down here on the far side for Albert Lee in the Mayo zone. We'll talk a little bit in that intermission a little bit more because there's a couple other things going on this weekend or the next week or two as well for Albert Lee Tiger football. Here we go. This is going to be face-off on the far side. Number 18, which is Steeler. He takes it. Drop down. Quick shot from behind. Scott tries to get it off of a player, but it's going to be covered up. Now there's some extracurricular activities going on there in front of the Mayo net. I like Scott's attempt there. Throw it up. Hopefully it deflects off of someone into the net, but it just didn't. The goalie is doing what he needs to do tonight, that is for sure. Far side face-off in the Mayo zone with 3 seconds left. Steeler takes it. It's going to be picked up. Oh, and a shot by Ulvey just goes wide of the net. And I don't know who it was, but someone ran right into the referee, and the referee was down.
That's Jordan.
Jordan can sit on the ground.
So after one period played, once again, your first period was brought to you by GT Window and Doors and Gutters by GT. It has Rochester Mayo up 1-0 over your Albert Lee Tigers.
I don't need people stalking me, Jay.
I think something happened with our internet.
I think we'd probably have a better chance of fire ants attacking somebody right now.
Let's see here. Let's double check to make sure. Nothing popping up there, is it, Mosh?
No. You want me to go check?
Mosh, you probably unplugged it out there.
This is still plugged. This cord's plugged in. This one's plugged in, Dave.
Oh, hang on. Let me see here. We maybe lost internet for a second, which could be. That tends to happen occasionally.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Mosh went outside, opened the door, and he probably unplugged something out there.
We lost the connection.
Go figure. You give me something.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, we're working.
He calls right away.
We'll figure it out here.
All right. Bye.
Thanks, man.
All right, so we're gonna get logged back in.
Now I get
again.
it. I get it that it appears to be plugged in, but when you open this door, it pulls on that. Did it pull it loose? Because you opened that door pretty far.
Okay, well, we're back. There's our echo. So we lost internet connection there for a second. I apologize, but we're back here again. Yeah, not sure what Mosh did. Mosh did something. But we're back. I got to get off of this one here. I was back in the studio. But yeah, we were saying, Mosh, it's good to have you back here with us. Maybe no one heard where you were at, so that's probably good because you said you don't want anybody to stalk you.
No.
But yeah, we are back. I'm just going to make sure all that's going. Sorry for the interruption. Reload the broadcast. All right.
My bad.
We should be back up. Discontinue. Yeah, I think we're up and running here again. Mosh, way to go, Mosh. See, you're back, and you disconnect us from the internet.
If you gave me the mic right away, we wouldn't have the problem.
But then we wouldn't be able to hear out there.
Oh, we could still hear out there.
No, you can't hear out there. People don't enjoy listening to just us. They want to hear what's going on. So, by the way, this is the first intermission. Let's talk a little bit about this first intermission, or about this first period. Once again, first period is brought to you by G2 Window and Door and Gutters by GT. And I tell you what, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the Tigers. Of course, Mayo does have a 1-0 lead going in there, but I think this is a little bit different team tonight we're watching. Jay?
Yeah, so it was a fun and interesting first 17 minutes. The thing that I think that I am the most happy with is we didn't see any of that foolish nonsense Bantam hockey play like we seen on Tuesday. They didn't make those younger mistakes like they did, and they're playing well. I get it. It's 1-0 Mayo, but you continue to play like this and you keep it even, those game of inches, as they say, it'll fall. And the Tigers will be all right here. They just they need to continue to play the way they're playing. Now, Tuesday. We played awful, and I'll say we played awful in the first period. We had a far better second period, and then we reverted back into the first period in the third period, and that's why that scoreboard was like the way it was. So, first period, way better tonight, and they look okay. They don't look like they're playing on their heels. They don't look scared. They don't look intimidated.
No, and they've had some good looks.
Yeah, there's been a couple good scoring chances. Obviously, Kolker with the breakaway down here, and then I think the first 7 or 8 shots that found their way right into the Mayo glove of the Tendy there. I'm happy with the first 17 minutes.
Well, like I said, and that's one thing that when we were talking in the pregame a little bit, and they got to get to meld. It's a brand new team and a lot of younger classmen in there with some veterans, and the veterans, talking with some of the veteran parents, they said that they've been telling their kids, you gotta encourage these younger ones that just keep moving your legs, things like that. And like I said, luckily it's a long season too.
It wasn't all sunshines and rainbows. I mean, the score is 1-0 because we were unhappy with something.
Yes, we were. We should have just got back up
right
away.
And we wanted to whine and complain to the referee about why he didn't call what we thought was going on. And they scored right after that.
Yeah, so that is 1-0 here. We got about 8 minutes to go here left in this intermission. Let's go through our sponsors here before we get into paying some bills here. Of course, our sports boosters, they're wonderful. They keep local radio on, local sports on local radio. And without their help, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So make sure you go out and help them as well. Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Dirk's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Marthaler Honda, Alpha Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, excuse me, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove,
Big Cats,
Becker Auto Sales there in the corner in Hayward, the Albertley Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, the Design Ready Controls, IV and Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, and Wasika Inc. We're going to get in here now, and we're going to pay some bills here. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee boys Tiger hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be back here shortly with period number 2.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On the Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lee location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lee, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's an important message from the family at Dirk's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi, friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Dirk's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Dirk's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie. Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea.
The Austin Bruins had plenty to be thankful for, winning 3 straight and grabbing a share of first place in the Central Division. Now they're back home this Friday and Saturday for a showdown with the Bismarck Bobcats for the top spot. Saturday is Teddy Bear Toss night. Bring a new or gently used stuffed animal and throw it on the ice when the Bruins score their first goal. All toys go to the Salvation Army here in Austin. Get your tickets now at tickets.austinbruins.com.
When was the last time you had one of Albert Lee's finest traditions? Whether you order at night or going for a quick slice at lunch, don't forget about Jake's Pizza.
We're gonna call Jake's Pizza and order one for me and you. Just call 373-7350, 373-7350, 373-7350, Jake's Pizza.
The First Lutheran Church in Albert Lea invites you to attend the band Simple Gifts with Emmy Award-winning singer Billy McLaughlin. One night only, this Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. at the First Lutheran Church in Albert Lea. Enjoy the Christmastide Long Night Moon Tour by getting your tickets today. Cost is $45 at the door or $35 in advance. As longtime fans would tell you, Simple Gifts makes musical magic by bringing a modern flair to traditional Christmas carols and hymns. Simple Gifts with Billy McLaughlin at the Albert Lea First Lutheran Church this Sunday at 6:30.
Hey, Lon Drescher here, listening on Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lea, Minnesota.
And we're back here from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena for period number 2 of Albert Lea Boys Tiger Hockey, as it's a cold winter's night out there, folks. And but you know what? You're keeping it warm here with Power 96. We appreciate that. We're back on the air after Mosh disconnected us. That's awesome.
Welcome back, Mosh.
Mosh had to go potty, so he said if he's not back in 2 minutes, I have to run the camera, so we'll do that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the angle a little different. We'll go back and watch it. I know, like I said, we're trying a couple things here until we get moved out on towards center ice. Can't say center ice because we're not on center ice. Towards center ice. But yeah, we're working with City Arena as well as Mr. Langerud, the athletic director here for your Albert Lea Public School District, number 241. I tell you what, who was out there running that Zamboni tonight? Ice is looking good tonight.
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus is.
Van Ripa.
He's looking good out there, and of course, the arena underwent some enhancements here over this year. Of course, if you first walk into the building, you see with a nice new opening area out there. The Welcome Center, as you call it, very beautiful. Like I said, a lot of room. Actually, even earlier today when I came in, people were sitting there. Tonight when we came back, people were in there eating, sitting at the tables. Yeah. So pretty neat to see that there. It's a really nice thing. And then, of course, here on the main arena, the Roy Nystrom Arena, they redid. There was a glycol leak, and so they had to fix that. So this is all new cement, and they've been adjusting the ice, trying to get everything leveled out a little bit as well. And like I said, because I don't know how it all works. Josh explained it to me, but like I said, tonight, ice is looking fantastic.
I'm just happy there is ice.
Yes.
We were in jeopardy of not having ice.
And we would have been on the road possibly to Owatonna or Austin, depending on how everything was working out. Of course, we've been talking a little bit here, getting ready for Albert Lee Hockey Day, which, of course, they don't believe that the second rink will be ready by that point.
It's going to be a long day.
So they're saying it may be hockey weekend. I'm not sure yet, but we are working with that. But we plan on being here that whole day again. And if we are out near center ice, it could be a cold one.
Yeah, there's that.
There is that, as they always say. All right, second period now. We're getting ready for it. Second period is brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Hey, with multiple tanning options, a wide variety of unique clothing options, Etc. has you covered. Visit them in the Skyline Plaza or give them a call at 507-377-8267 to schedule your next visit. Also want to thank our first period sponsor, GT Window and Doors and Gutters by GT. I mean, what more can you say? Adam is an amazing sponsor, not only of Power 96 Sports, but anything sports here with Albert Lee. And you know what? You need to go ahead and find out what he all does. He operates GT Window and Doors and Gutters by GT, which is a family-owned and operated business, proudly serving the Albert Lee area since 2012. They've won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. Give Adam a call at 507-320-0575. You can probably call him tonight. Actually, I don't know if... I know his daughter plays basketball. I'm not sure if they are in a game tonight. Oh, here's Mosh's back. Perfect. I just literally got up to move over to the camera.
Dave, it's 8 o'clock at night. Why would you tell anybody to call somebody at 8 o'clock at night?
Because he really enjoys the services. Hey, there's Mr. Steve Ball.
I understand that, and I would like that too, but not 8 o'clock at. Hey, folks, when there is 16:59 remaining on that clock, I will give you all Dave's personal cell phone number. Just listen, grab a pen, and then you call him.
No, okay, here we go. Face-off at center ice, controlled by Albert Lee. Albert Lee now working opposite direction. Brua goes. Oh, a big collision there is number 4. Uproots Olvie almost into the Albert Lee bench. Quick shot on goal. Wasn't able to see it who it was, but Sternhagen with a shot on goal. But Mayo ended up picking up the rebound. They tried getting it through. They did move it to neutral ice, but Albert Lee turned it over there, and they dump it back down into the Mayo zone. Mayo regains control, working it out of their zone, sends it cross ice, but deflected by a couple of Tiger players. Still bouncing around. Mayo comes up, dumps it into the Albert Lee zone. Albert Lee gets it back. Another big collision as Olvie takes another big hit. Brua picks it up. What just happened?
Brua put it in his own net.
I know he tried moving it up, and was that Brua or was that number 4? It was Brua. Okay, so Brua tried getting the clear, and somehow it went in behind Hansen, and it is now 2-0 in favor of Albert Lee. I'll get the period changed, Mosh.
All right, Ron. I got a great marketing promotion here. You need to get us some little Orphan Annie, like decoder things, and then people can buy them and we'll send them out. And then we'll put a cryptic message on the radio at one of the home games, and it'll contain Dave's phone number. And whoever has it can, call Dave.
Call me after 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Center ice face-off controlled by Mayo. Mayo brings it down into the Tiger zone and tipped away by number 12, which is Ann Finson. And now we're going to see it pushed forward by Steeler. And Scott down there trying to contest down in the corner, near side corner for Mayo. But puck comes out. Mayo has it, moving it out of their zone through neutral ice, down into the Tiger zone. Tipped away by Anfinson down in the corner on the far side. Goes across ice, up towards Balf. Balf sends it to Olvie. Olvie pushes it back towards Balf, just past his stick. And Mayo will dump that in. Try to pass it back to Steeler, but it's poke checked away. Mayo takes a shot. Nice glove save by Hansen there, as I believe it was number 2 for Mayo.
I feel bad for Hansen right now. He's got to block Mayo shots, and then he's got to block his own teammates' shots.
He can do it. He's He's blocked 12 so far.
He's gonna block
10.
Block everything
11.
From everybody. Next
Here
thing
we
you know,
go.
the refs are going to throw pucks at him.
Face off in the Tiger zone at the near side, controlled by the Tigers. Tigers working this through as it is Brua. Brua works along the near side. Poke checked away. Mayo gains control. Poke checked by Brua down into the Mayo far corner. Try to push it up centered. Deflected out, picked up by Mayo. And now we're going to have a tripping by number 28 as he knocked over, I believe he knocked over Persig. Just tripped him up there. So guess what? We're on another Freeborn Mauer power play. At 14:51 to go of the Exetra Tanning and Clothing second period. Here we go. Face off on the near side, down in the Mayo zone. Kolker passes it back to Brua. Brua now working down in the corner. Tries to center. Quick shot there by Kolker. Actually, I think, yeah, that was Kolker. But down in the corner. Albert Lee picks it back up, but poke checked away. Here comes Mayo. 2-on-1, and here comes the rest of the Tigers. Quick shot there by Mayo. Saved by Hansen. Puck goes down behind the net. Brua works this through. Pass over to Kolker. Through neutral ice. Kolker spins. Tries to get that centered over for Sternhagen, but it's poke checked away. And then shot on goal by Mayo as Brua calls for it. And will work this through. Nice pass up to Sternhagen. Sternhagen tries the back pass there to Kolker, but Kolker gets checked away. Now down in the corner, it's going to be Sternhagen. Sternhagen out to Kolker. Kolker unable to control it as it goes down. And here comes a Mayo player going to contest Brua a little bit here down in the corner, but Brua will work from the near side. Passes in to neutral ice to Sternhagen. Sternhagen gets rocked from behind. We see a arm up, but it was offsides. So Albert Lee has to retouch. Brua gets it again, works it up through neutral ice to Sternhagen. Now another offsides. Okay. And I think that just a couple of players kind of got tied up there, and trying to see who that was. I think Kolker got pushed forward by a Mayo player, and it's an offsides. 39 seconds to go in your Freeborn Mauer power play. Once again, it's 2-0 in favor of Mayo on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Looks like Balf's going to be taking the face-off, and that was Steeler takes the face-off. Poke checked away by Mayo down into the Tiger corner. Tiger's going to work up Olvey. Passes it up, but it's going to be poke checked away by Mayo. Ooh, I thought Balf was going to get called for tripping. Did not. Olvey picks it back up, tries to send it forward, and it's going to be poke checked away. 15 seconds to go. Olvey working this through. Gets it into the Mayo zone. Dumped down into the corner.
That's another thing that bothers me, Dave. If you do something illegal, don't stare at the referee for the next 30 seconds waiting for him to call the penalty.
Tigers do push this forward. Mayo now at full strength. Puck down in the Mayo far side corner. But Mayo's going to work this through out of their zone. Through neutral ice. Passes forward to number 11. That's going to be Enfinson. Contests him there along the boards. Fight for it down in the corner.
Might as well get a sign that just says guilty and hold it up.
Mayo does hold this in.
Nice stick there by Olvey.
Yep.
I can't see. I can't see the corner.
Yeah, that corner is a bad corner. Now you know how I feel. Mayo tries to center that up, and it's going to be pushed away as Mayo comes in as Albert Lee takes a line change, and it's pushed up towards Brownlee. Brownlee tries to center that. It's going to be checked away. Mayo working from the far side corner, brings it forward, intercepted by Persig. Persig dumps it in, but picked up by Mayo. Here comes Mayo through neutral ice, down into the Tiger zone. Nice stick there by Brua as this move forward. Over to Persig. Persig takes a shot off the glove and up out of play. So another home pros puck out of play. Turn this up a little bit here so we can hear the crowd noise. Crazies are out in full force tonight. I have not seen anybody running around in shorts tonight. I've seen that on Tuesday. A little cold tonight to be wearing shorts.
I would agree.
11:39 to go in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. Face-off in the Mayo zone on the near side. Dumped behind the Mayo net, but picked up by Mayo. Mayo working this through, will try to get it through neutral ice, dumps it down into the Tiger zone, but icing called on Mayo. Ice, baby. So here we go. It's going to be a face-off on the far side now in the Mayo zone. Looks like Sternhagen going to take the face-off.
What'd you do, Dave?
You know, you can hear that a lot easier in here.
What did you do, Dave?
Controlled by Mayo behind the Mayo net, but sent forward off of a Tiger. Brua picks it up, sends it up towards Pugh. Towards her. Her sends it up behind the Mayo net. Mayo comes out. Quick shot there, not going to get to the net as it's deflected off, but puck's still out in the open.
It's so loose. Whoa!
It's still out in the open. Quick shot. Oh, it somehow does not go in. Brua, he'll get it here now. He takes a shot off of a Mayo defender. And here Mayo has it now, bringing it through. Kolker contests. Poke checks it away. Down here in the Tiger near side corner. Sends it over towards Brua in the far side corner. Brua trying to work this forward. But poke checked away. There's a big collision. No arms, looking for arms, no arms. And here comes her. Her works it through up to Ovi. Ovi comes up. Takes a quick pass. It's deflected away. Thought he was going to take a shot. Tried passing it over. Oh, and another big collision out in center ice there.
Get up, 10. Don't be up.
As Sternhagen takes a shot. Deflected off. Now here comes Mayo working through the neutral ice into the Tiger zone, but picked up.
Nice play by Kolker.
Kolker dove and poke checked that away. Kolker bringing this now along the boards. We're going to see it held in.
Go for nice. If it makes it, not going to make it.
Not going to make it, and it's a nice clear there by her. Mayo picks it up. Bringing it through. Big collision there at center ice. Dumped it down into the...
Kind of checked itself.
Pass off the boards, off from the near side corner. Here comes...
Power play.
Not sure.
It's a slash.
Yeah, so I believe it was McGill had the puck, and he got slashed. I'm thinking that's what it was.
Took the stick right out of his hands.
So here goes... So number 2 went into the... Put him in the wrong box.
I did.
Number 2 goes... All of a sudden, a player comes out of the box. I'm like, what? He went into the wrong box. That's okay, though. But guess what, folks? It's time for another Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative Power Play. 2 minutes. 2-0. 9:40 to go here. Mayo up. Brua holds this in on the faceoff. Dumps it down in. Poke checked away. Held in by Albert Lee. Albert Lee trying to work this now. Go cross ice over to Brua. Brua with a shot. Going to be deflected out front. Now down in the corner. Center. But deflected away. Brua has it. Held in. Takes another shot. Deflected. Another shot there by the Tigers. Deflected. Still held in by Albert Lee here. Albert Lee goes cross ice back over to Brua. Brua tries to get it pushed through. It's going to be deflected out. Goes wide of the net. Back over to Brua. Brua now passes it over to Sternhagen. Sternhagen to Kolker. Kolker with a shot. Deflected out. Mayo will get this clear as they pick up the puck. Minute 13 to go. In your Freeborn Mauer power play, 8:49 in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. Mosh, are you watching the game?
Yes, I'm happy with the first minute.
Gonna be held in for a second, but then it's gonna be poke checked away. Fighting for it there, neutral ice. Mayo just dumps it down. And Brua's gonna take this from the corner. And he'll bring it to neutral ice. Brings it down into the Mayo zone. It's poke checked away, but picked back up by McGill. McGill from the point with a shot. Deflected out front. Now over back to Kolker. Kolker over to Sternhagen. Sternhagen with a shot. Out in the open as it was deflected with a shot, but going to be deflected away. 20 seconds to go. Get the clear out there. Sternhagen tries to move this forward, but it's going to be checked away. As we got Brua down in the far side corner. Brua sends this up over to Olvi. Olvi now tries to get that through, and it's going to be picked up by the Mayo goalie. 5 seconds to go.
It's a good power play, though.
Yeah, and so far, right now, we're in the second period. It says 18 shots on goal for the Tigers, 13 for the Spartans. Like I said, they're playing good here on this power play. So they're okay. Mayo tried changing a player, and it was actually Anfinson. He whistled at the ref to watch the guy come in, and the ref had to chase him back out. So here we go, face-off on the far side in the Mayo zone. Held by the Tigers. Quick shot going to be deflected out front by Mayo, and Mayo's going to be full strength. Mayo working this through neutral ice. Down in there, Anfinson sells his body to get the puck. It was Olvey, excuse me. Olvey, I just seen the two. Now Bolf has it, working through neutral ice. We'll go ahead and push this through. Contains it, dumps it down behind the Mayo net. Couple of Tiger players down there. It's going to be cleared out, though. So Albert Lee's going to have to retouch. Anfinson just dumps that down in. Gets checked away, sent back into the Tiger zone. Anfinson over to Olvey. Olvey tries to move this forward. Going to be checked away here by Mayo. Now down along the half wall. Mayo comes away, but a nice poke check there. And here comes, Buff gets it taken away. But here comes Steeler. Steeler will steal it. It's finally tipped away, but another Buff with a poke check.
Is that a play on words? Steeler steals it.
Steeler steals it. Drew Olvey now works this through. Going to take a hit there at center ice. Neutral ice, I should say. Mayo dumps it down behind the Tiger net. Tigers trying to get it here out of their corner, far side corner. Along the half wall. 3 Spartans, 2 Tigers fighting for it. Pushes it out. No icing as it was tipped. Mayo goalie comes out. We'll push this over to number 4.
He's a very active goaltender.
Albert Lee down in there, trying to get this poke checked away, and they do as Brua will dump this forward. And just out of the reach of, that would be number 13, which is Brownlee. Now Mayo's going to dump this back down into the Tiger zone, down on the far side corner. Fighting for it, Drew Olvey comes away with it. Tries to get this move forward, but it's going to be poke checked away. Mayo centers. Poke check there by Brua, and now we see Brownlee down in the near side corner. He'll try to move this forward. Should get called for an icing, and he will, as it was trying to go out from McGill, but just past McGill's reach. Even though McGill is 8'5" with skates on, still out of his reach.
He grew a whole foot since Tuesday.
All right, here we go. Face-off on the near side. Kolker going to take the face-off. Ref doesn't like that, so we're going to redo it again here. Picked up by Mayo. Mayo centers. Going to get spun around there. Mayo's still working this, but it's picked up by Kolker. Kolker now working through neutral ice. Down into the Mayo zone, dumps it down in the corner. He'll try to re-pick this up and then move it up, as that's Casey Olvey there, down in the corner. We'll hold it for a second. Fighting for it down there. And we push back to Brua. Brua takes a shot, gonna be saved as the deflection goes out. And Mayo controls, moving it into neutral ice. Brua gets a stick on it. We'll send it wide of the net. And now, down in behind the Tiger net, little scrum. There's Brua's gonna go for
holding.
A hold on Brua will send him to the box.
I don't know about that one.
So it will go back on the home pros penalty kill.
He just rode him in at an awkward angle, but
yeah,
I don't see the hold.
Once again, we are just up here. Nice clear. Oh, Scott actually got held up by number 2. but he does get the clear. The guy just grabbed Scott's jersey, pulled him back. Okay, Mayo working out of their zone through neutral ice. Gets it down to the Tiger zone, but it's going to be cleared up by Anfinson. And Sternhagen tried to keep it, but it was poke-checked away. But then Anfinson gets it back, and he'll send it length ice again. Sternhagen down in the corner, trying to contest a little bit. Puck goes through. Now Mayo working through neutral ice, dumps it down into the Tiger zone. Puck will go all the way around, but held at the point. Shot from Mayo. Save Hansen. Another shot on a deflection, saved by Hansen. As Scott tries to get this cleared up. Another save by Hansen. Then another save. 2 quick shots there by Mayo, and that's going to be cleared out by Anfinson. So Hansen showing why he's starting tonight. Mayo working this through neutral ice. Gets it down to the Tiger zone. Tries to center. Just a little bit out of reach. Now back out to the point. We'll dump that down in behind the Tiger net. Goes around. Now out to the point. Shot going to be deflected to the right of the net. And now we're going to see a fight for it down here as Herr tries to get this moved.
Ben Herr.
Herr just being a little mosquito down there. Oh, and a shot
that
on
was
goal.
On net.
Was that by Kolker?
It was somebody in a blue
Kolker
jersey.
Or Anfinson, but Mayo will pick it up, brings it through neutral ice into the Tiger zone.
Oh, no.
Tries to center. Luckily, deflected out front. Now still held in, though. As working from the corner, goes out to the middle, now over to the point, back to the middle. Shot.
That's in.
Right.
That's a Mayo goal.
Right past Anfinson. Unfortunately, Hansen not able to see it. And it is a 3-0 score for Mayo on the power play. Yeah, 5 seconds left on that, on the penalty kill. But that is a power play goal for Mayo and an unsuccessful Home Pros penalty kill. And it's 3-0 Mayo on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard. So face off at center ice with 2:41 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. It's going to be Steeler taking the face off, controlled by Albert Lee. Brule will dump it up to Balf. Balf works now over towards Hauser. Hauser centers it up just out of the reach of Balf. Puck behind the Mayo net. Balf comes away with it, tries to take a shot, poke checked away. Balf gets it back, goes cross ice over to Hauser. Hauser gets hit hard along the boards there.
There's so many bodies in that pile. 1, 2, 3, 6 kids in there.
Mayo
comes away with it, but it's turned over.
And a quick shot there.
Right into that glove.
That magic glove you were talking about earlier?
Mitt. You know, his parents spent a lot of money for that, and he's using it.
You might have to have a new one after tonight. 20 shots on goal for the Tigers, 18 for the Spartans. Face off on the far side. Mayo zone. Held in by Hauser. Hauser with a quick shot, deflected out front. And here Mayo is going to get it. Works it past Brua. Works down centers, but checked away there by Hauser. Now we're going to see McGill working this. He's going to have it poke checked away. Hauser again will hold it, tries to push it forward towards Brownlee. Mayo will intercept, working now down along the corner in the Tiger zone.
I can't see it.
Quick shot there out in the open, deflected by Hauser. Then picked up by Brua. Brua gets checked. Puck comes loose. Here comes Mayo working it through neutral ice, but Hauser with a steal. And he'll send it down into the... So a high stick coming across. I don't call it a high stick, but nice defensive play there by Hauser. So minute 13 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period.
What kind of clothing do they sell, Dave?
They sell all kinds of clothing as well as purses. They got a bunch of Tiger clothing there as well. Go check them out. Face-off controlled by Albert Lee, but it's going to just go out, so Albert Lee has to retouch. Puck behind the Mayo net. Mayo's working this through. Ulvey gets a stick on it, and it'll be picked up by Anfinson. Anfinson contested down in the corner.
1 minute to go in the second period.
Held in by Mayo. Oh, and a nice Drew Ulvey selling his body there to keep it from going towards the net. As Casey Ulvey tries to hold that in. And quick shot on goal as it was intercepted. Puck flying back and forth. Mayo has it out to the point. Another quick shot going to go off of someone out front.
Ulvey.
And here comes Sternhagen. Sternhagen brings it out of the Tiger zone. Passes it forward for Ulvey. Ulvey with a shot. And saved by Mayo. Deflected out and brought back into the Tiger zone. Anfinson will send it back to neutral ice. But Mayo goes and picks it back up. But Mayo is going to get called for bringing over with a high stick. 10.9 seconds to go here in your second period. Lions are leading Dallas 17-6.
Hear the roar.
So neutral ice face-off, controlled by Kolker to Ulvey. Ulvey just tries to. Where did that go off the scoreboard?
The scoreboard.
I've not seen that happen. It just deflected up.
Oh, it happens in Dallas all the time.
Well, in Dallas, but now it'll be a far side face-off in the Tiger zone with 6.6 seconds to go. Picked up by Mayo. Mayo with a shot going to go up and over the goal. And Ulvey going to take that. Oh, Ulvey gets appended, but there is the whistle. And refs have to come in to avoid a little bit of extracurricular activities. At the end of two played here in Albert Lee. Once again, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, your proud sponsor of your second period. It has Rochester Mayo 3, Albert Lee Tigers 0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. This is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger Hockey, brought to you by the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back with some word from our sponsors. It's 8:30 here in Albert Lee. They're announcing the 50-50, which I did not participate in. Let's hear some weather here, too. We'll be right back here momentarily.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. Lows level off around 9 above. Tonight, under cloudy skies. Winds out of the south, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Cloudy skies again. Tomorrow, chance for snow. Highs level off around 31. Lows dip down to around 9 above. Tomorrow night, overcast skies. A dusting of snow tomorrow with another 2 to 4. Saturday through Saturday night. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Right now, 11.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read lips, right?
And Linley, based on the best-selling mystery series.
G.I. Linley. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Pirie, coming this October.
You don't look lip, please. I'll take that as a compliment.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
I'm Navy vet Phil Briggs, here for Navy Federal Credit Union. Just like the holiday spirit, Navy Federal Credit Union can be shared by all veterans, active duty, and their families. Even parents, grandparents, and kids can enjoy the exclusive benefits from membership. Members could earn and save $461 per year with exclusive savings and discounts. So whether you're Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, Coast Guard, or Space Force, join now at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is federally insured by NCUA. Value claim based on Navy Federal's 2024 member give back study.
Hey, nice job, Pete. I like those clean lines. Fellas, do we have anyone that can get to Greenport today?
At Corey's Landscaping, the staffing plan is in the weeds.
Anthony, we need that leaf blower over here. 3 more new customer requests just came in. Who wants to work some overtime?
He needs to dig up quality landscapers, and fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
With Steel, batteries are included. This holiday season, give a gift that's ready to go right out of the box. For everything from cleaning up the yard to cutting up firewood, Steel tools check off the wish list and knock out the to-do list. And right now, buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit SteelUSA.com for holiday deals and gift ideas. Happy holidays from Steel. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Hi, this is Drew Sorensen, insurance producer with Americana Insurance Group. We're inviting you to our annual Christmas open house, Thursday, December 4th and Friday, December 5th, from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Stop by our Elberly office at 1450 West Main Street for a festive day of fun. We have the best treats in town, plus enjoy coffee, hot cider, pop, and door prize signups.
No RSVP needed. Just come celebrate the season with your friends at Americana Insurance Group, where we're the A-Team.
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lea area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you'll experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lea.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi, friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lea's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea.
The Austin Bruins had plenty to be thankful for, winning 3 straight and grabbing a share of first place in the Central Division. Now they're back home this Friday and Saturday for a showdown with the Bismarck Bobcats for the top spot. Saturday is Teddy Bear Toss night. Bring a new or gently used stuffed animal and throw it on the ice when the Bruins score their first goal. All toys go to the Salvation Army here in Austin. Get your tickets now at tickets.austinbruins.com.
When was the last time you had one of Albert Lea's finest traditions? Whether you order at night or going for a quick slice at lunch, don't forget about Jake's Pizza.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna call Jake's Pizza and order Jake's Pizza.
The First Lutheran Church in Albert Lea invites you to attend the band Simple Gifts with Emmy Award-winning singer Billy McLaughlin. One night only, this Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. at the First Lutheran Church in Albert Lea. Enjoy the Christmastide Long Night Moon Tour by getting your tickets today. Cost is $45 at the door or $35 in advance. As longtime fans would tell you, Simple Gifts makes musical magic by bringing a modern flair to traditional Christmas carols and hymns. Simple Gifts with Billy McLaughlin at the Albert Lea First Lutheran Church this Sunday at 6:30.
Hi, I'm Mary from the Seed House Garden Center, and you're listening to Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
Hey. Hi, we're back.
And I got a limousine sitting out there a mile long.
Yeah. Brad, if you're listening, Jay found your new ad we should use. So
yeah, absolutely.
Old Ric Flair, good old Ric Flair. Woo! Hey, folks, it's tell you what, it's a chilly one out there. If you didn't know,
it's hot in here though.
It's hot in here. That's right. 13 degrees outside. It says snow expected at some point. I don't know. 58% chance of snow tomorrow, 73% chance on Saturday. And, of course, Saturday, we will have our Tiger Sports Saturday. We'll be up in Geneva at the GBG for the Wild Game Feed, so make your way up there. Let's thank our in-game sponsors again here real quick.
Are you ever going to text me to remind me?
I will at some point. Are you going to come out this Saturday? No, we'll get you on another Saturday.
Yeah, no, just then text me because I forget.
Well, and, of course, normally we're at Hy-Vee, but... we'll have our, of course, our Austin Bruins Insider will be that day as well. And we're going to talk with Hanson Chels and maybe get Indy, see if Indy's up running around. And we can talk to her a little bit about the girls' hockey season. And then I know some other ones that help organize the event. It's 41 years. 41st, actually. They did have a snafu during COVID. But so that'll be Saturday on our Tiger Sports Saturday. Our in-game sponsors for tonight's action, of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, etc. Tanning and Clothing, Southern Lock and Glass, Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative, Home Pros, Southern Minnesota Branding, and the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau. Our sports boosters, because without them we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Dirk's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Marthaler Honda, Alpha Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, Becker Auto Sales in the corner in Hayward, the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lea, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, and Wasika Inc. So thank you to all of our sports boosters. People, get out, help support them because they're helping support keep local sports on local radio. And the thing is, folks, I tell you what, there's a lot of different options out there as far as for listening or watching your Albert Lea sports. We thank you for choosing Power 96. It means a lot to us here. And we try to give you the best listening experience and viewing experience. That's right, you can listen here on 96.1 FM. You go to our website, you can listen to our live stream there as well, kqprfm.com. You can also watch the games live from kqprfm.com. You can watch it from our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel. So we are your multimedia source here for Albert Lea Sports, and I tell you what, it's a pleasure having you along with us, as well as Mosh making his way back here. It's been a while since Mosh has been on. I believe it was softball last year was the... I think he was around for one of the VFW baseball games as well. But, of course, having Jay up here as well during hockey. And, once again, I'm the actual only paid employee here for Power 86. Mosh, Jay, Caldy, Skinnis, B-Ball, they all come and they help because they like hanging out with me because I'm such a cool guy.
I don't know about that, but I think it's because we get to watch Tiger Sports.
That is, well, there is that too. You get to watch Tiger Sports, which, of course, like I said, it's been a blast so far. I'm only in my, I think, year and a half. Called a ton of games. It's truly been a pleasure to be able to do that for you folks. And I know we have a lot of listeners. Even today, again, another gentleman came in. And he says, I don't like watching that stuff, but I love listening. You bring such a good group of guys with you when you call the games. Really enjoy listening to it.
Just think, Dave, if you didn't have any of your friends, you wouldn't have a job.
That is true.
Because
I'd have a job.
Well, you're not on the radio.
On the radio.
Your friends carry you.
Very true.
I'm
about 17
kidding.
seconds away. Hey, here comes Bosch. Bosch is running.
I'm kidding, David.
You do carry me. I don't think you can anymore.
I can't carry anything anymore. I am just here to. I think our relationship here is like you're the Gorilla Monsoon, and I'm the Bobby Heenan of the two here. Nobody. You can be Ray Finkel. Laces out, baby.
Laces out.
Dan.
Well, I don't know who those names are. I'm assuming they're wrestling names.
Oh, my goodness. Ron? He doesn't know who Gorilla Monsoon and... I cannot... You don't know who Bobby Heenan is?
I've heard... He is from wrestling.
The Weasel.
From wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not... Hart?
Huh?
I'm not the... Can't think of the guy... Hart.
Brett Hart? Owen? Stu?
Who was the one that always wore the tuxedo or suit with the hearts all over it? He was a ringside guy. It was like the 90s.
The 90s, they had Gorilla and they had Vince and they had Bobby Heenan, and then on the other side of the world they had Tony Schiavone. Eric Bischoff called the WCW back in the day.
Cowboy hat on that was ringside.
I don't remember no cowboy hat. They had Jerry Lawler, but
Lawler.
You're probably thinking of the crowns on his tights, not hearts.
No, he was a whatever guy. All right, here we go. Third period is brought to you by this is Southern Lock and Glass. Face off at center ice, tipped down into the Mayo zone by the Tigers, and that was actually got to get my notes here again. Still learning the names, kids. I apologize. Casey Alvey. Still working down, held in by the Tigers. Now we see held in again here. This is Brua. Brua working it on the far side. Tries to get it centered up. Going to be checked away and move forward into neutral ice by Mayo. Contested there along the half wall. Picked up by the Tigers. Tigers try to move this through. It was tipped through as Sternhagen unable to corral it there. Puck goes flying up in neutral ice. Tipped in. Hansen with the push-off there. And here comes out of the far side corner. Tigers pick it up, move it through neutral ice. Try to get this dumped into the zone, and it's going to be deflected back in. Mayo moving this forward. Quick shot, going to go wide of the net. Puck behind the Tiger net. Down into the near side corner as Scott pushes that over towards Steeler. Now puck moving across ice. Pushed in. That's going to be Hauser. That's going to be deflected back down into the Tiger far side. Tiger's still trying to move this. Brua tries to push that up. Deflected back. Now back behind the Tiger net. Now moved up. And, a pass towards Scott, but picked up. But picked back up by the Tigers. And Tigers,
that's a nice play. That's a good defensive play.
And
you can't even get mad at him for that.
Quick shot there as Balf was taken down, but Balf will pick this back up. And then it's poke checked away. And now here comes Mayo working it down through neutral ice into the Tiger zone. Down into the far side corner. Picked up by the Tigers. And they're just going to move this forward into neutral ice, but Mayo is going to be there to pick that up. Sends it back through the middle. And a big collision there as McGill gets involved in that one. That one's going to be Balf. He gets sent down the ice. Quick pass by Mayo and a quick shot. but saved by Hansen.
The cowboy hat was Jim Ross. Good old JR.
Like from Dallas? Who shot JR?
Oklahoma.
Who was down, way down here, down on the, it was Ulvey. He was down on the ice.
He was just getting a stick.
Oh, he came and got a stick. Okay. Oh, his glove came off. Okay. Face-off on the far side in the Tiger zone, picked up by the Tigers. Try to move this forward. Going to be intercepted, though, by Mayo. Re-intercepted by the Tigers. Moving this through. Passes this up. It will go for an icing. So we're going to redo that again as McGill tried getting that forward towards Brownlee, but unable to connect to the stick. Okay, 14:24 to go here in your Southern Lock and Glass third period. Hey, the folks at Southern Lock and Glass offer a wide variety of services from doors, windows, frames, hardware, and locksmithing. Give them a call at 507-373-9446 or visit them at 316 Main Court right off of Main Street. Face off on the near side, picked up by the Tigers in the Tiger zone. Push it forward into neutral ice before big collision there. Mayo will go and bring this back into the Tiger zone. Trying to dump it down into the corner, back out to the point. Cross ice to the far side. Quick shot, going to be picked up in the middle by the Tigers, but then intercepted by Mayo. Sent back behind the Tiger net. Now the puck is out in the open in front.
It was way loose, and they got a good whistle. Blow it dead, because they can't see it.
So a lot of guys out on the ice right now. We can figure out who's going to be out here. Making a change for both. And so it'll be a face-off on the far side in the Tiger zone. And controlled by Albert Lee, working behind their net. Goes out to Sternhagen. Sternhagen tries to pass it up, but it's checked away. Tigers come back with it. Mayo re-intercepts. Working down center. Shot, save Hansen. Puck deflected out. Picked up by the Tigers. Tigers working this through here now. Brua brings this through neutral ice. Down into the Spartan zone. Down in the corner. Tries to get it to Sternhagen. Sternhagen had it for a second. Was checked away. Now Mayo has it. Tries to get that move forward, and it will. It's going to go through neutral ice down to the Tiger zone. We're going to see Coker there to pick it up. He'll send it up, and picked up by Mayo. Mayo will dump this down into the Tiger zone as they make a quick line change. This is going to be down in the far side, move forward. Tigers try to pass it off the boards. I think it hit the ref. Now they're working down neutral ice. Big collision there in front of the bench. Mayo takes it out of their zone, brings it to neutral ice, dumps it into the Tiger zone. Hansen will pick it up, dump it back behind the net. Now over to Casey Ulvey. Ulvey tries to move this forward. It's going to go up, deflected up, number 4, as Coker goes and makes a quick change. Mayo takes over, rigs it through neutral ice, down to the Tiger zone, moves to the left, poke checked away. Mayo tries to get this moved back forward, as it's Scott, and Mayo will get this through neutral ice, but picked up in the Tiger zone by the Tigers, now intercepted by Mayo.
There's
no out in the open.
There's no sense of urgency here. There's 12 minutes to go in this game. They're down by 3, and there's no sense of urgency going on.
Shot on net by Anfinsen. He's going to go just wide, deflected off. Picked back up by Anfinsen. He'll go and try to center. Takes a quick shot. Oh, it was 16, I guess. I thought
Sammy
it was,
boy.
It was McGill, excuse me. All I seen was Anfinsen at first, but I got confused on the numbers because they collided. All right, down here behind net is McGill fighting for it. He will pick it up, tries to center it up, but Mayo's going to be there to deflect. It's going to be moved forward by Mayo, dumped into the Tiger zone behind the net. Mayo's going to take a line change here. Here comes the Tigers. Moving it forward, unable to control it is Bulf, but he'll pick it back up. Works it through neutral ice. It's going to be checked away. And big collision there as Bulf goes flying. Here comes number 3 for Mayo. Takes a shot.
Ooh, that's a what, Dave?
Okay, it did go out of play.
Yeah.
That's a home pros puck out of play.
Up in the
I thought
net.
I thought it was in his glove, and I was like, what? I thought he had it in his glove. But it actually went and flew over. Hey, sometimes even this net kind of gets us a little bit too, folks. Especially me. You don't even have glasses on. How did you see that?
Well, it's far away.
Oh, you can see far away.
I can see that. I can see the fly on the wharf line poster up there.
As face-off on the far side in the Tiger zone. Picked up. Here comes Brua. Brua with a shot and a goal!
That's a what goal, Dave?
That's a Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. And your Tigers are now on the board.
You know what's funny? That's his second goal tonight.
I don't think he thinks it's that funny, but yes, technically is. On your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it is Rochester Mayo at 3, your Albert Lee Tigers at 1. Shots on goal, 23 apiece. This is live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger hockey from the Americana Insurance press box. Face off at center ice. Puck just kind of floating there. Mayo picks it up. Tries to get that push through, but it's intercepted by Albert Lee. Albert Lee sends it, but unfortunately no one there to pick it up. Mayo will move this through, but Brua's going to be the first one there. He dumps it back. Here comes the Tigers, but it's intercepted, but they'll pick it up again. Here comes down in the corner McGill. McGill tries to center. Now working behind the net. Tries to go backhand, going to be poke checked away. Mayo tries to move this through. Nice actually dive there, trying to keep that in as Brownlee. But Mayo picks it up. Tigers take over again. Dump it down in the Mayo zone. Down in the corner, near side corner. Picked up by Mayo again. Works it through into neutral ice. Takes a... I thought he was maybe taking a shot, but it's going to go wide of the net. Tigers pick this back up. Working it through neutral ice is Casey Alvey, but he's going to have it checked away. Now Coker down in there. Brua tries to get it through, but somehow Mayo got their stick back on it, sent it down into the corner. Mayo tries to center. They do center. Shot's going to go wide of the net. Number 20 down in the corner. He takes a shot, going to be deflected out front. Another shot from the point, picked up by the Tigers. Passing it across. Here they come in through neutral ice. Move it forward. We're going to have offsides.
Hey, Mosh, way to go. You missed that goal.
Yeah, I know I did. You did?
You missed it all.
I was into the play. We apologize for that. Good help's hard to find around here.
Don't. He's got to drive back to Fairmont.
No, he's got to drive back to Elverly. All right, face-off in the neutral zone. Dumped back in by the Tigers. As Coulter dumped that in. Mayo has it behind their net. Works it across. Over
9 minutes to go. Let's see if they...
Intercepted by the Tigers. As this is Sternhagen. He gets hit, pushed up against the board. Still fighting for it. Mayo will come out with it and breaks through on the left side, but blows a tire. And dumps it down into the corner.
He told me I couldn't follow the puck.
Cover the zone, baby.
See?
That's dumped in, but not no icing called there. As re-dumped in by the Tigers, as that's Anfinson dumps
Is that a
it in.
word?
Re-dump? Yes, I'm calling it.
Re-dump?
Now behind Mayo net, over to the corner, working through into neutral ice. And it is checked away. Big collision there as they stole Anfinson's stick for a second. He's got it back. Tigers come on the prowl. Move it forward. Here it is. Sternhagen with a shot and a goal in the 5-hole. Another Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. Sternhagen right into the 5-hole of number 35 for Mayo.
I bet Mosh got that goal because he's related to the kid.
I didn't miss that one.
He did not miss that one. All of a sudden, it is a 3-2 game here, folks, with 8:29 left in your Southern Locking Glass third period.
Let's see if that changes the level of urgency.
You know why he got that goal?
Because they didn't hold anything back. Yeah, we get it.
Center ice face-off.
I love that movie.
Mayo has it for a second. Was poked away by the Tigers. They're going to pick it up at neutral ice. Working it through. Pass over. Both tries to get that into Brua, just out of reach. Mayo's going to pick this back up, but it's re-intercepted here by Steeler. Steeler tried to get this down. Now over to Brua. Brua puts it up for Bolf. Bolf gets hit as he takes a shot. He goes hard into the wall. He's getting up at least. That's good. He will be going to the bench. Down in the far side corner. It'll go all the way around. Held in there by Steeler. Dumped back. Mayo gets to it. But Brua down there, and it's stolen. Here comes Mayo. Mayo tries to pass. One whiff does get it through. Back over to the left. Takes a shot, but it's going to go wide of the net. Tigers pick it up. Here comes Brua. Brua brings it through into the Mayo zone. Brua tries to get that centered up. And it, I think that was a goal, but they're not going to.
I think that went in.
We're going to see here, folks. That was an amazing pass.
I think that went in.
Persig to Brua. Brua thought it went in, but they're not going to call it a goal. Let me see if I can go back here and see.
I literally think that went in.
Mosh, come back a little bit on the...
I'm all the way back.
Okay, then go up a little bit. There you go. You're getting the crowd a little bit. I just couldn't see out front, so... we're a little bit delayed here. Face-off on the near side in the Mayo zone. I'm going to look here. Here's the pass. I'm watching it. Oh, I don't think... I didn't zoom in, unfortunately, so I couldn't see that there. Mayo will take over here, but it's held in by the Tigers as Casey Ulvey tips it back. It goes back towards the Anfinson, and he dumps it, but they're going to get called for the icing.
That would have been a hat trick for him.
The wrong way.
All right, here we go. 7:09 face-off in the Albert Lee zone on the near side, picked up by Albert Lee. Anfinson will dump this in. Tipped. Sternhagen in the corner. Tries to center. Was tipped, and then Ulvey kept it in, but Mayo stole it, took it off. Now down. Shot's going to go wide. Back out to the point. Now down to the corner. Down in the Albert Lee side.
Coming all the way down.
Yep, and that's not going to be an icing.
It wouldn't have been an ice anyway, but the goalie came out to play it. He's very active. That's going to come out to bite him one time.
Big collision down here on the far side.
Scott has been grinding this period. I don't know if you guys seen it about 4 minutes ago when he checked that kid almost into the Mayo bench. Yeah, I didn't think you guys seen it.
Brua controls this through neutral zone. It'll be poke checked away.
With Mosh running the camera, nobody at home even seen it.
Sent down into the far side. Whoa! And that was up and over a Mayo player's head as he went down. Going to be called icing on Mayo.
Felix said if you don't do a better job, he's going to beat you up.
Felix, come do it. I'll come and watch from now on.
Oh, Mashi.
I got the jitters, okay?
You got the jitters. You do have the jitters. First game jitters.
My money's on Felix. He's a tough kid.
He is. All right, face off on the near side. Scott tips it back, but it's going to be poke checked away as Hauser moves it forward. And then it goes towards Scott again.
Just Bolfy just
down
got
in the corner.
Crushed again.
Bolf will take this behind the Mayo net. He gets hit again. Still down there in the corner. Dropped back in. Puck will go behind the Mayo net.
It's the last thing we need right now, Mosh, is a silly penalty.
Down now in the far side corner is the Tigers doing everything they can to keep this in. Now it will be pushed forward, but intercepted by Brua. Brua now over towards Brownlee. Brownlee tries to dump this in. Goes over to McGill. McGill tries to work through. Going to get picked up. Moved forward by Mayo into the neutral zone. Repicked up by the Tigers. Tigers bringing this through. Here it's, a quick shot there by Brua.
That's a what, Dave?
And that's going to be a puck out of play, brought to you by the professionals at Home Pros.
Davey!
That's right, Home Pros. They're the professionals, folks. Expert real estate services for buyers and sellers. They're located at 111 East Clark Street, right next to Power 96. Call Anna, Davey, Jordan, or Lily today to speak to the pros at Home Pros. Face off on the near side. Picked up by Mayo behind, moving it across ice over to the other corner. Intercepted by the Tigers. They'll dump it back down into the Mayo behind the net.
If we don't get anything going here, Dave, when do we start watching the goaltender?
Held in by the Tigers. This is going to be Brownlee, but he'll have it tipped away, picked up by Brua. I don't know. Your goalie watch is different than mine. Going to be sent down. McGill tips it in. Now it's down in the corner.
I'm a gambler, but
picked up by Sternhagen.
In real life, you start looking at like that 145 mark.
Sent up towards Hauser. Towards Persig. Picked up by Sternhagen down in the far side corner. And now re-held in by the Tigers. Working through is Brua. Brua gets hit there as puck will go around. Mayo is going to get this push forward. Brings it down into the Tiger zone, but picked up with a poke check. Nice. Sent length of the ice. Brua dumps that down. Here comes Ovi. Ovi tries to center. Puck out in the open.
That's a Tiger goal! That's Brua! That's a hat trick!
Brua with the beautiful goal as Ovi's shot deflected out, and Brua is there to clean up. And it's a tie game, ladies and gentlemen, at 3:32. Technically a hat trick, or is it a true hat trick?
No, it's not.
Who's our first goal?
No, it was Brua, 4-10-14.
Oh,
but Brua scored the second goal for Mayo, so
yes.
Technically it's a hat trick.
Yes.
It's not going to go that way in the
It won't go that way in the scorebook.
But I'm just saying.
Brua tried clearing it. It just took a bad bounce into the net. But it's 3-3, folks. 3:32 to go. Whistle blown immediately.
This small ref didn't like what he was seeing.
Okay. So the referee on the far side in the Mayo, near the Mayo zone. We're going to redo it here. Now Scott's going to go in here in place of both. And collision there. Mayo does send it down to the Tiger zone, but picked up by the Tigers. Picked up by Mayo down in the Tiger zone. Tigers take control. Down in the Mayo zone, picked up and then dumped into the Tiger zone. Brua first there. Brua avoids that check. We'll try to send this forward, but Mayo is going to poke check it away. And out into neutral ice, Mayo will take it over, brings it down out of their zone through neutral ice, up through the middle, checked away by the Tigers. Here comes the Tigers again, trying to move that forward, but checked away. Mayo tries to move this through again. They will bring it into the Tiger zone, but it's checked away again by the Tigers. Tigers now working this out of their zone. Big collision there out front as here comes Brua, but he's going to have it stolen from him. Now along the near side, Mayo just dumps down into the Tiger zone. We're going to have basically a fire sale for Mayo. Couple change. Whoa! 2-on-1 collision there as that was Brua just got hit hard in front of the penalty box. Down in the corner, held in by the Tigers. Sternhagen with it, goes out through the middle. Tries to center it up for Kolker. Kolker now works down through the corner. Centers it up, but a missed shot there by Alvey. Now another shot out from the point. Picked back up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen tries to center it again. It's going to be intercepted by number 24. They'll move it forward, but it's repicked up by the Tigers as Sternhagen controls. Tries to bring this in. He gets hit hard. Sternhagen gets his stick. He's going to get up, start moving around. Mayo does dump it down into the Tiger zone. Line change for the Tigers as here comes back out McGill. Quick shot as Mayo quick gets it out towards the point, but picked back up by the Tigers now down in the Tiger near side corner. Whoa, what? There, okay, yes, that's going to be I'm like, how did That's going to be a hook. He not only hooked him, he also grabbed his jersey and spun the Tiger around.
It was Coker.
Coker got spun around like a teapot, and guess what, folks? Number 8 is going to the penalty box with 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go here in your Southern Lock and Glass third period. It's time for the Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative Power Play.
If it was me, I'd pull the goaltender and go 6-on-4.
Timeout, Albert Lee. This timeout brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors
There'll
Bureau.
be no tie in Bentonville tonight. Mosh, see that little screen there? This one? Yeah, that one. You're supposed to be looking at it through there.
Hi. Hi. How's everybody out there tonight at home? Mosh just showed us on the screen. We weren't camera ready. We did not have our makeup department
Yeah,
here.
Dave forgot to put his makeup on.
Let's see. It's going to show up. Hey, by the way, this is another Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau timeout where they invite you to take a quick timeout and go check out explorealbertlee.com. Of course, the big holiday razzle-dazzle coming up.
There's a holiday coming up?
Yeah, well, and it's even the parade.
Oh, there's a parade?
Yes.
Oh, Santa.
Santa's going to be here? Santa will be there. Oh, look at, there's us. There's us on the screen, on the delay. Yeah, they'll have the
Great.
the
Now I'm
holiday-
gonna get fired because I don't have my sweatshirt on because it's 100 degrees in here.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. You can also vote for your favorite pot downtown. Decorated pots are out and about right now.
Pots?
You can go to our Facebook site or to the CVB Facebook site and vote for your favorite. Make sure you get out and support the local businesses. All right, 1:25 to go here. Face off on the near side in the Mayo zone. Sternhagen. It gets back. Held in by the Tigers. Quick shot by Ovi out in the open. It's open, but then it's going to be cleared out by Mayo. Casey Alvey will go down into the near side corner. Bringing this through. Here comes the Tigers pass on the near side. This is going to be Brua. He just enters it into the goal!
By Alvey.
Casey Alvey with goal. Southern Minnesota branding goal with 1 minute left in the clock on a Southern Lock and Glass third period.
He meant on the clock, folks.
Whatever, we're in the clock now, baby.
Someone could live in that thing, though.
In the clock?
Yeah.
It's big.
Even you could fit in there, Dave.
I think all of us could fit in there.
Hey, let's do one up there.
I don't know.
You want to do a game up in the scoreboard?
I don't want to have another Owen Hart situation.
No. I did see that. That was not good. But yeah, Tigers now lead 4-3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Here we go. Face off at center ice.
That's four unanswered by the Tigers.
Sternhagen has it stripped from him.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yep, the Mayo goalie is going. Is down in the corner. Try to get moved up is Casey Alvey. Does get this sent through. It's tipped. Number 8 for Mayo goes down in the far side corner. Contested by Sternhagen, but cannot steal it from him. Through neutral ice comes Mayo. They'll dump it down into the Tigers zone. Huge collision there by Brua.
30 seconds.
Out in the open. It was a shot by Mayo, but out in the open. Here goes the puck. It's down, but it's going to be picked up by Mayo. Mayo sends it down. Here's a shot. Oh, beautiful, beautiful defenses. Mayo defenders gave up their body.
15 seconds.
Down there in the corner on the Mayo side. Brought back in to the Tigers.
Oh, it's a penalty in the Tigers. Ben Hur's going to go.
6, 5, 4. Down in the Tiger zone in the corner. Mayo picks it back up. 1, and that's it. As this crowd goes wild, your Albert Lee Tigers win 4-3 here against Rochester Mayo. And wow, what a crazy game. 4 unanswered goals for the Tigers. And wow, just amazing, amazing. Let's get right into the Dawson Limousine post-game show.
I got a limousine sitting outside that's a mile long with 25.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
All right, we're back here. Dawson Limousine postgame show.
Just waiting for me to go, woo!
As Mosh leaves us here. 29 shots on goal for the Tigers, 25 for the Spartans. Final score here, 4-3 in favor of Albert Lee. And wow, what a difference.
It's crazy. So, literally at the 10.5 minute, or actually 5.5 minute mark, I said there's no urgency going on right now. The Tigers look defeated. Somebody flipped the switch.
They did.
And they scored 4 unanswered. That started literally right after I said that. 30 seconds later, we get the goal by Brewer. And then literally 2 minutes later, we get the goal by Sternhagen. And then 5 minutes later, we get the Brewer goal. And then 2 minutes after that, we get the Alvey goal. Like, we went from no motivation to every second counted. And that's what got the Tigers that win.
Well, and I'm going to tell you what right now. I, as McGill down there leading the prayer after the game, I tell you what, I went and took a restroom break in that second intermission. And the look on some of the Albert Lee players, they looked frustrated. And maybe it was needed. Maybe Coach Erickson gave them the old 1-2. Not sure what happened, but they looked defeated and frustrated when they were sitting down there waiting to come back out on the ice. And I don't know what happened, like you said too. The sense of urgency kicked in, and bam, your Tigers went on a 4-goal streak, and they come out and become victorious here. So who all got the goals tonight for your Tigers?
Brewer, Sternhagen, Brewer, Alvey, and Brewer scored 1 for the Mayo too.
Yeah, an unfortunate thing that gave a 2-0 lead. And you could tell, but this is the thing. Mistakes like that happen. They do happen. What did Brewer do? He went back on the ice and went to work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what you need to do. And like I said, and just, wow, what a turnaround here in 2 days. Like I said, you go, and like I said, maybe that sense of urgency come out this week in practice. And that realization that, hey, you're in the big leagues now, kids. Let's go out there. You cannot hold anything back. You have to start selling your body. You have to do whatever. And tonight was a way different team than we watched on the
they were
ice.
blocking shots. They were bought into this system, and there were no. I want to keep saying it, but there were no Bantam mistakes. Like that is the hugest part is you can't play Bantam hockey at this level. And I know it sounds like a broken record. I know that I've said it 2 days in a row, but we didn't see that tonight. And look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, and you're absolutely correct. And even talking to some of the parents over the last couple of days, and they, some of them went back and watched, and they maybe didn't take that comment. They didn't like it, but they knew it was real too.
Sometimes
it was not degrading anybody. It's just those are mistakes that happen when you make that change.
But that's the problem is first of all, I am one of the biggest Tiger supporters that you're ever going to meet.
How many years down announcing these games? 20.
We got to be in year 20 here. I have seen some really bad Tiger teams, and I have seen some really good Tiger teams. But to me, and maybe it's just the way I was raised and the way I was taught, is if something is bad, you need to have a conversation about it. Mm-hmm. You need to hear about it because that's the only way you can change it. And again, when I said Bantam mistakes, that's not saying your kid isn't smart enough, your kid isn't good enough. It just means that is a mistake that can't happen. And I'm super proud of these guys. Like, I know they didn't listen to the radio. I know they didn't listen to anything that I said, but they themselves held themselves accountable for Tuesday's game, and they came out tonight and they flipped the script. And the Tigers are going to be happy tonight going home with the big dub against a pretty good Mayo team.
Well, and that was one thing that I kind of heard from some different parents and things like that too. Is, tonight's kind of almost that must-win situation. They got to get something figured out.
Had to win
because the Big Nine is still in their grasp.
Yeah.
And if all of a sudden you go and you take another heartbreaking loss, it just makes it harder to get back in that running. And tonight the Tigers played with a ton of heart. And like I said, at any point could have given up.
Yeah.
But we didn't see that tonight. They did not give up.
When it was 3-0, I thought that they had given up. And kudos to each and every one of those skaters. Kudos to the coaching staff for not allowing it to happen. Tiger pride. I mean, that's the only thing you could say is Tiger pride.
Yeah, and there's going to be some pride out there tonight.
There should be.
So they're
doing this skipping out there.
Yeah, they're chiseling the ice around the outside of the rink.
And she was doing skips. Skips and flips.
That's funny. Yeah, like I said, huge Tiger pride tonight as your Tigers win 4-3. And
You should
like I said,
always
which
have Tiger pride, but let it shine a little bit brighter tonight.
Yeah, and I tell you what a great way to have this night finish. I know we were going to talk in the intermission, and then we kind of got clustered with Mosh unplugged our internet and whatever. But Mosh, if you're on the way home, we still love you, buddy. Thank you for coming out tonight and helping. We'll get there. You got the jitters going, things like that. We'll like I said, camera work. It is tough, especially when you are a fan. And and he's just as much of a fan. His nephew is Drake Sternhagen, and he's trying to watch Drake play too. And like I said, so we'll keep working on that camera. We are looking at moving out towards center ice so that we'll be both sides of the ice compared to just down here. But like I said, that's something we're working with the City Arena as well as the athletic department to get us out there for those people who like to watch us, listen to us, which once again I've been told by a lot of people is very enjoyable. So, like I said, perfect. We love hearing that. Keep the comments coming. But yeah, like I said, everybody has those little jitters. Tigers got out of it here tonight with that. This weekend, Coach Dunn will be going up to the U.S. Bank Stadium for his.
Sammy?
No, Coach Dunn. He was recognized as Coach of the Week by the Minnesota Vikings, so he'll be up for that game on Sunday. I said hopefully they do something better than what they have done, and he said it's still going to be a great experience no matter what. I got to talk to him a little bit Tuesday or Monday night after the girls' basketball game, and it's still an honor for him.
Josh played for him 1 year, his senior year, and Josh absolutely loves that dude.
He's such a good guy.
Josh loves that dude.
The thing is his players absolutely love him. His students love him. And here, like I said, it's great that not only are Albert Lee Tigers got a little love this year with the great season they had for football, but Coach Dunn, he deserved. I mean, just an outstanding guy. And we've had him on Tiger Sports Saturday a lot. Just love having conversations with him. He's a real down-to-earth guy. He'll tell you what it is. And even after a loss, come in Saturday morning, sun's still shining. We got some work to do, but how about them Tigers?
Yeah.
And so that's this Saturday. Next Saturday is when McGill will go up for that All-Star game. I can't remember. I think it's 50-some players throughout the state. But what an incredible honor there as well.
That's huge.
I found out today Brad will not be our limo driver on next Saturday when we go looking at Christmas lights because he'll be up at that game watching Sam.
I went to 3 Tiger games, football games this year, and the amount of times that McGill was in on the play, on the tackle, on the sack, was just crazy. And I said to my wife, I go, man, if we could just manufacture 10 other McGills out here, these guys wouldn't move the football.
No, that is very true. And the thing is,
and that's not a dig on the other players.
No, not a dig on the other players.
No.
He just was constantly moving. Tonight we seen it here on the hockey rink too.
Yeah.
McGill was constantly moving out here tonight. Like I said, and as you start to see some of these seniors, some of your captains doing that work that it takes to be a winner, these underclassmen tonight got to feel that again here tonight on home ice in front of their crowd, which is just amazing. So yeah, with that, this has been the Dawson Limousine postgame show. I want to thank all of our in-game sponsors again: Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, Southern Locking Glass, Freeborn Maui Electric Cooperative, Home Pros, Southern Minnesota Branding, and the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson, alongside tonight with Big J25.
Yeah, sports.
Jay Behrens, and of course Mosh was on the camera, but he had to get out of here. But with that, I'm
Got a long
going to